The midfield is the engine of the pitch. It's where the game is won or lost. If you play midfield, you're the link between defense and attack. You help your team build up play, defend when needed, and control the game. But midfield is not easy. It's one of the most complex, misunderstood, and demanding roles in the modern game. This video isn't just a breakdown of what it takes to play midfield, it's a blueprint. Whether you're an aspiring number 10, a deep-lying playmaker, or a box-to-box powerhouse, I will walk you through the habits, skills, and mindset required to command the centre of the pitch. The first thing we'll go through is the different type of midfielders. The number 6 is still primarily a defensive player, but with a little more freedom to dictate the tempo and spread the ball to more attack-minded players. They may even choose to join attacks in the final third at times. A number 8 leans more on the attacking side, but still keeps in touch with defensive duties, often described as a box-to-box midfielder. They are high stamina players that are expected to make themselves available for every team attack. Number 10s play behind the centre forward. They are often creative players that are expected to provide both goals and assists. They have fewer defensive duties and instead focus on finding pockets of space to exploit the opposition's back line. The most important thing for any midfielder is scanning. Before the ball even arrives, a great midfielder already knows the next move. This is the art of scanning, constantly checking your surroundings so that when you receive the ball, you're already a step ahead. Some of the top scanners like Chavi with 0.83 scans a second, Gundogan with 0.66 scans a second, and Frank Lampard with 0.62 scans a second. By lifting the head up and looking around, players get a comprehensive view of the field, their teammates, opponents, and the ball's position. This awareness is crucial in determining their next action. With a clear understanding of the field, players can make informed decisions, such as when to pass, dribble, or shoot. They can identify opportunities and threats more effectively, making them more successful in their role. It may sound simple, but scanning is a habit that must be drilled constantly. Start with the basic training, such as wall passes and juggling, but force yourself to glance left and right behind you before every touch. The next thing that links with scanning is body shape. Midfielders need an open body to progress effectively. Positioning yourself at a 180-degree angle, hips open, and feet planted to pivot, suddenly you can see the whole field. You have passing options forward and sideways. Facing your own goal limits your vision, forcing you to play backwards. By maintaining an open profile, you can see open space, teammates, and potential passes, making forward progression more achievable. This is the difference between an amateur and a pro midfielder. The thing about central midfielders are they are often constantly under pressure. Your first touch is everything as a midfielder, often receiving the ball in tight spaces. It needs to be purposeful, not just controlling the ball, but moving it towards space and away from pressure. Use different parts of your foot, like the inside, outside, sole, and laces, and vary direction and speed. If you watch any of the pros in action, they'll appear to have acres of space and endless time on the ball. This is the direct result of an intelligent and controlled first touch. Once you've mastered the first touch, midfielders need to be working on their passing. In the busy area of midfield, passing the ball accurately when under pressure is very important. Opponents will come at you to force mistakes and get hold of the ball. This is a time when your calmness and skills are really tested. Great midfielders usually aim for 85% plus pass completion in a game. The weight of the pass is also important. A well-placed pass, whether it's a quick short pass or a long pass into the final third, can break open defences. There are different types of passes that midfielders need to know how to play. You've got progressive passes that break lines and advance play, one-touch passes that are used for getting out of tight spaces. The switch of play is also important, to focus on long diagonals with proper technique to move defenders from one side of the pitch to the other. And then you've got disguise passes. You look one way and pass to the other. This breaks defenders' anticipation. Another vital thing for any midfielder is to learn to dictate the game's tempo. This skill is to control the speed of the game based on what is happening. When the other team plays deep, a midfielder with good vision can take advantage of the space and drive in. They can make accurate long passes to switch to the play or pass precisely to break through the defence. On the other hand, when trying to keep a lead, a midfielder may choose a slower tempo. They'll hold on to the ball a bit longer and make it hard for the other team to take back control. This skill in controlling the tempo of the game lets a team show their style and lead the match flow. Another important part of a midfielder's game is the dribbling aspect, but not flashy, useless dribbling. I'm talking about functional, game-changing dribbling. As a midfielder, you'll need to take on defenders and create more space for yourself and your team by dribbling. Dribbling must be purposeful. Practice dribbling while changing directions, altering your speed, and using different techniques to beat defenders. You don't need to learn 50 different skill moves. Most great midfielders do simple moves such as a body feint or the La Croqueta. Finally, let's talk about positioning. You need to know how to make yourself available, useful, and dangerous on the pitch. Great attacking midfielders are masters at finding space in crowded areas. By drifting into pockets between the opposition's midfield and defence, they create opportunities to receive the ball and launch attacks. One good midfielder hack for positioning is ghosting into space. This is when you disappear from defenders' attention and pop up in unexpected areas, especially during attacks. During crosses, when everyone runs into the box, you hang back, waiting for the cutback, or you arrive late from midfield. You need to train your timing, and you need to arrive exactly when the ball does. Another great area for midfielders to position themselves in is the half spaces. These are the zones between the centre and the wing. From the half space, you can see both flanks, deliver crosses, shoot, or combine centrally. Finally, in modern football, midfielders are often considered the engine of the team. They are expected to contribute to both attack and defence, making them arguably the most physically demanding role on the pitch. For a midfielder to perform at the highest level, stamina and endurance aren't just helpful, they're essential. Stamina refers to a player's ability to sustain prolonged physical and mental effort. For midfielders, this means being able to run, press, tackle, pass, and move into space consistently throughout the 90 minutes of the match. Studies show that central midfielders can run anywhere between 10 to 13 kilometers per match, often at high intensity. Without stamina, their performance can quickly decline, reducing their effectiveness and weakening the team. Yes guys, I hope this guide to becoming a top tier midfielder has helped you out. If it has, leave a like on the video and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.